Have you ever wondered what life was like in Ontario 500 years ago? Before the cities, before the highways, long before Canada was even a country. Today we're journeying back in time to CAHIAGUE, one of the largest and most important ancestral Huron-Wendat villages ever discovered. This isn't just a story of the past. It's a vibrant chronicle of a thriving society, a story of community, conflict, and incredible resilience. Located near modern-day Orillia, Ontario, CAHIAGUE was a metropolis of its time. Imagine a bustling town home to as many as 5,000 people, enclosed by a complex series of wooden palisade walls designed for defense. This was the heart of the Wendat Confederacy, a powerful alliance of First Nations. The name CAHIAGUE itself is believed to mean place of the big spears or place of many deer, hinting at its significance as a center for hunting and defense. So what did daily life look like inside these walls? Picture this. Dozens of longhouses, some stretching over 100 feet, line the village streets. Each longhouse was a home, not for a single family, but for an entire extended clan, with multiple families living together under one roof. Inside, it was a world of shared fires, stories echoing in the smoky air, and the constant hum of community life. Women tended to vast fields of corn, beans, and squash, the three sisters which formed the backbone of their diet. Men were skilled hunters and fishermen, bringing back deer, beaver, and fish from the surrounding forests and waters. Water was the lifeblood of CAHIAGUE. The village was strategically positioned near lakes Couchiching and Simcoe, as well as local creeks beside the settlement. These weren't just sources of drinking water and food. They were the highways of the era. Birch bark canoes, marvels of indigenous engineering, glided across these waters, connecting CAHIAGUE to a vast network of trade and diplomacy that stretched for thousands of kilometers. They traded corn for tobacco, flint for furs, and fostered alliances with neighboring nations. Life wasn't always peaceful, though. It existed in a time of growing tension. Their long-standing rivals, the Haudenosaunee or Iroquois Confederacy to the south, were also a formidable power. The palisade walls surrounding the village weren't just for show. They were a necessary defense against raids. Archaeological evidence reveals the sheer scale of these fortifications: multiple rows of sharpened posts, platforms for warriors, and carefully designed entrances. War was a reality, often fought over trade routes, resources, and honor. Yet, there were also periods of peace, celebrated with ceremonies, feasts, and the exchange of gifts, all aimed at maintaining balance and harmony. Then, in the early 1600s, a new group of people arrived on the scene: the Europeans. In 1615, the French explorer Samuel de Champlain, guided by his Huron-Wendat allies, became the first European to set foot here. He was astonished by what he saw. He described a well-organized, populous town with impressive defenses and fields of corn stretching as far as the eye could see. Champlain wasn't just a tourist. He was there to forge a military and trade alliance. He joined the Wendat on a campaign against a Haudenosaunee village, an event that would deeply entangle the French in the complex politics of the Great Lakes region. Following the explorers came another group with a different mission: the Jesuit missionaries. Men like Jan de Brebeuf arrived with the goal of converting the Huron-Wendat to Christianity. They learned the language, lived among the people, and meticulously documented their culture, beliefs, and daily lives. These writings, known as the Jesuit Relations, provide us with an invaluable, if biased, window into this world. The Jesuits' presence, however, was divisive. Some Wendat converted, while others clung to their traditional spiritual beliefs, creating new fractures within the community at a time when unity was needed more than ever. The arrival of Europeans intensified the existing rivalries. The fur trade brought new wealth and new weapons, primarily firearms, into the mix. The Haudenosaunee, allied with the Dutch and later the English, and the Huron-Wendat, allied with the French, were now caught in a larger colonial struggle for control of the continent. The competition for beaver pelts, highly prized in Europe, fueled what are now known as the Beaver Wars. Tragically, the Europeans brought something else far more devastating than guns: disease. Smallpox, measles, and influenza, to which indigenous peoples had no immunity, swept through villages like this with catastrophic results. It's estimated that these epidemics wiped out more than half of the Huron-Wendat population in just a few years. It was a demographic collapse of unimaginable proportions, weakening their society from within and leaving them vulnerable. The final years of CAHIAGUE were marked by relentless conflict and hardship. Between 1648 and 1649, the Haudenosaunee launched a massive coordinated assault on the Huron-Wendat homeland. Weakened by disease and internal division, the Wendat Confederacy could not withstand the onslaught. Village after village fell, culminating in a violent dispersal. The survivors of the village, along with other Wendat peoples, were forced to flee, embarking on a harrowing journey of migration. Some sought refuge among other allied nations, while others traveled east, eventually settling near Quebec, where their descendants, the Huron-Wendat nation of Wendat, live today. For centuries, the exact location of it was lost to memory, becoming a legend whispered in historical texts. Then, in the 20th century, archaeologists, guided by Champlain's descriptions and local knowledge, rediscovered a site that matched the location. Decades of careful excavation have unearthed a treasure trove of artifacts: pottery fragments, stone tools, animal bones, trade beads, and the post molds of the longhouses and palisades. Each discovery adds a new layer to our understanding of this complex society. The story of CAHIAGUE is a powerful and poignant chronicle. It's a testament to the ingenuity, social complexity, and rich cultural life of the Huron-Wendat people. It's also a sobering reminder of the devastating impact of colonization, disease, and war. But it is not just a story of an ending. It is a story of survival and endurance. The legacy of CAHIAGUE lives on in the descendants of the Wendat, who continue to preserve their language, culture, and history. It lives on in the land itself, a sacred place that holds the echoes of a vibrant past. By studying its history, we honor the people who live there and gain a deeper appreciation for the rich layered history of the land we now call home. Their story is an essential part of our shared heritage. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey back in time. If you found this story fascinating, please hit that like button and subscribe for more history about our incredible past. See you next time.